venga por mí. Aquí lo espero en Miraflores. No se tarde en llegar, cobarde.
In the blink of an eye, absolute power crumbled. There was no farewell speech, there were no military parades, only silence. Operation Absolute Resolve. This wasn't an ordinary invasion. It was a tactical operation, high-tech and extremely silent. First came the blackout. The lights of Caracas went out, blinding every defense. As the city plunged into darkness, stealth helicopters crossed the Caribbean Sea, invisible to Venezuelan radars. That is how Nicolás Maduro was taken by surprise in the early hours of January 3rd, 2026. The agents reached the final door, the last refuge. But here is the mystery no one told on the news. Who opened the bunker's armored door without Maduro's fingerprint? No explosives were used. The door opened from the inside. Was he betrayed? And if so, who would be the Judas? All clues point to a single direction. Delcy Rodríguez, the mastermind and pragmatic figure who, in the shadows, holds total control of Venezuela's secret police. But the question intriguing analysts is, why would the woman who grew up swearing revenge against imperialism and the right hand over her leader to the United States? Now the untouchable man is handcuffed. The whole world watches and wonders what will be his sentence. Could he be sentenced to death? Or has the system prepared a fate even more cruel than the end of life? Watch this story until the end, because the truth is stranger than fiction. This is global history, facts about everything and everyone. Good morning, Miraflores. Florida, United States. January 3rd, 2026, 03 hours and 42 minutes a.m. In an intelligence command room, diplomacy ends and execution begins. Agents of Operation Absolute Resolve prepared across the Caribbean Sea. 800 kilometers away, stealth helicopters, modified to be ghosts on radar, cut through the night flying low, just 10 meters above the water. There is no radio communication. There are no navigation lights, only the rhythmic, muffled sound of blades cutting the air, carrying the silent answer to years of public shouting. Maduro slept peacefully, trusting his steel shield, the Russian-made S-300 air defense system, the pride of his army capable of pulverizing any fighter in the sky. But Venezuelan generals forgot that modern wars don't start with explosions, they start with silence. The first shot of Absolute Resolve wasn't a missile, it was a code, a massive cyber attack, surgical. In seconds, air defense control panels flicker and die. Caracas power grid collapses. Neighborhood by neighborhood, the capital plunges into total darkness. Radars are blind, communications are dead. The pitch black covering the city isn't just a lack of light. It is a game over announcement. While the Praetorian Guard runs confused through the gardens trying to understand why their radios don't work. Enemy boots touch the ground, shapes equipped with night vision advance unseen. They are inside too fast, too precise, no alarm echoes, no door yields, no glass shatters. In operations like this, that isn't efficiency, it is access. Someone believed power was absolute, that the circle was closed, and that trust replaced vigilance. The empire didn't break down the door, it used the right key. And every key has an owner. The Master Key. Caracas, January 5th, 2026. Just 48 hours after the United States operation, a new figure assumes power. Enter Delcy Rodríguez. Assuming the presidency. The maneuver was surgical. The Supreme Tribunal of Justice of Venezuela ordered her to assume the position as interim president of the General of the Venezuelan Armed Forces, Vladimir Padrino Lopez, swore loyalty, preventing any chance of internal revolt or a military coup against the successor. The global surprise came from Washington. Trump exchanged threats for public praise regarding Delcy's formidable cooperation. The backstage deal was sealed. She immediately opened the oil reserves for the return of American companies in exchange for not receiving a second wave of airstrikes. For the Venezuelan public, the theater continued. She made emotional oaths of loyalty to the kidnapped hero, promising revenge. But in practice, she conceded to all of Washington's demands, including the immediate release of important political prisoners. This alliance is a supreme irony. Delcy has a radical origin. Daughter of Jorge Rodríguez, founder of the Socialist League, killed under police torture in the 70s. She grew up swearing revenge against imperialism and the right wing, the same ones who now keep her in power. She is the brain. Unlike Maduro, Delcy is a lawyer educated in Paris and London, considered the articulating and pragmatic mind responsible for the economic survival of the regime in recent years. She controls the SEBIN, the feared Venezuelan secret police, together with her brother Jorge Rodríguez. Since 2020, as Minister of Economy, she architected the anti-blockade law, being the only one to know where the dirty money was hidden to dodge sanctions. She negotiated with Turkey, China, and Russia. She knew where the secret accounts and the gold were. With control of the vaults and the secrets of espionage, the metaphor of the master key is complete. She unlocked the maximum level of the system. Delcy Rodríguez now is the owner of the game. Waking up with the enemy. In that early morning, the operation was perfect, maybe too perfect. They arrived at the bunker's armored door, but the security protocol was considered impenetrable. No one enters there without Maduro's retina or the biometrics of someone of his absolute trust. But the door simply opened. The following hours were a blur of military logistics. A C-17 Globemaster tore through the Caribbean sky, carrying the century's most valuable cargo. At dawn, the world woke up to the impossible image on every screen in Times Square: the dictator, handcuffed on American soil. Donald Trump wasted no time. He went to the press and fired off one of those phrases made to enter history. They said it was impossible. I said it was just a matter of negotiation. Welcome to justice. But while the world celebrated the capture, almost no one noticed the most disturbing detail of that night. If Maduro didn't open the door, who did? Judas Protocol. In Washington, this is called strategic intelligence. Behind the scenes, it became known as the Judas Protocol. Here, caution is essential. Nothing has been officially confirmed, but a sequence of clues builds a disturbing hypothesis. Analysts point to Delcy as the decisive link. She would unite the coldness of British education with the brutality of the Sebin. And she would have made a simple calculation. Maduro had become dead weight, a toxic asset. Leaked reports cited by sources linked to American and Colombian intelligence suggest the unthinkable that the internal security itself, under her indirect orders, would have deactivated the bunker's silent sensors minutes before the American invasion. The irony is cruel. The daughter of Venezuela's greatest socialist martyr, the heir to the revolution, might have been exactly the one who opened the gates to the empire. If this hypothesis is true, she didn't just survive the king's fall, she pushed him off the abyss to keep the kingdom. The bill comes due. It is not about revenge. It is about consequence. Behind the scenes of power, the trial is discussed. Some question if Trump would seek the maximum punishment, not as a personal gesture, but as a political symbol. There is a little-known law created for a specific type of enemy, narco-terrorism. This is the basis for the accusation linked to the Cartel of the Suns, an attempt to frame common crimes as a direct threat to national security. The question naturally arises, can he be sentenced to death? In practice, hardly. Recent history shows this path is rare, complex, and politically costly. But analysts agree on one point. The probable destiny could be even more severe. A maximum security prison, absolute isolation, a DX Florence in Colorado. It is not a dramatic end. It is a silent end. After everything that was done, the reckoning does not come in the form of a spectacle. It comes in the form of confinement.